Good morning, I'm Neva Reddy-Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 17th of November. In this update, incoming Prime Minister Christopher Luxon says he'll work through the weekend to settle governing negotiations if necessary. The national leader emerged from separate hours-long sit-downs with both New Zealand First and ACT last night. The trio have been meeting at central Auckland hotels this week, but there's no estimate for when a deal will be struck. Luxon says there are only a few issues left to resolve before a government is formed.
We're down to a few issues that we want to talk about and really understand what our respective policies are.
Auckland is now among the top 3 most expensive cities to rent in the whole world. Knight Frank's index shows the average price for prime Auckland property surged 6% in the 6 months to September. That's second only to Sydney, which saw a 7.9% increase, and Singapore, according to the global realtor and research firm. Renters United President Geordie Rogers says people are struggling, and he says it's getting to the point where they're having to decide whether to stay in the community they've become part of or move elsewhere. Abuse hurled at call centre staff is reaching unprecedented levels. Customer Contact Network New Zealand says sick leave has increased beyond 10 days per centre on average. Joey Dwyer reports.
CEO Elias Canara says people are a lot less civil on the phone compared to what they would be in person, and it's causing staff tremendous stress. He says if people want a future completely dominated by bots, they're doing a good job of getting there. Canara says while staff are trained to de-escalate a situation, it takes a toll.
Closing a vital connection between Auckland and Northland could drive up the cost of goods. Waka Kotahi is considering advice on whether to close State Highway 1 over the Brynderwyns for 2 months early next year to fix slips in weak areas. National Road Carriers Association CEO Justin Tai Umbers says it could have material impacts on the Northland economy. The road was closed earlier this year due to damage caused by Cyclone Gabrielle. Small businesses are looking ahead to a brighter future. The latest MYOB Small and Mid-Size Enterprise Snapshot shows almost half are increasingly optimistic the economy will improve over the next year. Businesses in the agriculture sector and manufacturing are the most optimistic, with 1 in 5 saying a change in government is a top factor. MYOB Corporate Affairs Manager Anna Louise Hoffman says it's up from just 16% in March, which is quite a considerable upturn.
In terms of these levels of optimism, we also haven't seen this since around 2017.
Bad weather is due to hit lower North Island and upper South Island highways today. Stormy spring weather could pose challenges for drivers, with Met Service issuing wind and rain warnings for the top of the South and lower North Islands. In sport, Australia have advanced to an 8th World Cup cricket decider after beating South Africa by 3 wickets in their semi-final at Kolkata. They've chased 213 with 16 balls to spare. A road win for the Breakers in the Australian Basketball League, holding off Tasmania 97-92 in Launceston. Munster's confirmed the signing of Irish prop Ollie Jaeger, who departs New Zealand after 7 seasons and 51 appearances for the Crusaders. I'm Neva Reddy-Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.